What's going on, guys? Today I'm here to tell you the story of our Warrior gloves and how they became one of our best-selling gloves. I had originally designed our Guardian gloves to be level 5 cut resistant, super thin, good dexterity, and I designed them to be a patrol glove. I wanted to have gloves when I was working patrol, handling calls, motor vehicle stops, things like that were thin, but still gave me some level of protection. The gloves I was using were athletic gloves, police gloves that didn't have any kind of protection. Sometimes they were baseball batters gloves. So I wanted to design a glove that actually provided protection and also gave me dexterity to do the things I needed to do on patrol. However, I did very minimal, injection molded rubber on the back and things like that. And there were guys who were asking for a more aggressive glove. The other reason I made the Guardian gloves less aggressive or not extra aggressive was this was a time when a lot of agencies, which is still happening today, were saying that they didn't want a glove that looked too aggressive. People said it might have a wrong, give the public the wrong perception. It may look too military, too tactical. It might make the bad guys nervous, things like that. Crazy. We're not going to get into that. So we got a lot of requests for a glove that had a little bit more protection and a little bit more, let me say, aggressive look. So what I did was I went to the drawing board and I designed the Warrior gloves. The Warrior gloves have injection molded rubber as well as some thermoplastic on the knuckles for your knuckle protection. You also have some of that on the fingers here and the knuckles here. You have some leather infused on the glove, on the backside of the hand, and on the palm. Now this is a level 5 cut resistant glove, so you have that protection of against cuts, slashes, things like that. Things are sharp, metal, going through gates, glass, windows, anything like that. So you have that protection there, which was something that a lot of these hard knuckle or heavier duty gloves on the market didn't have. They had all the knuckle protection and all that ninja stuff, but they didn't have the cut protection. We also incorporated touchscreen on these fingertips. So you have touchscreen fingertips on the index and thumb. So you have the leather incorporated with a high durability material, back of the hand and palm side, and you also have that inner level 5 cut resistant liner. You have a great hook and loop strap here. You have a pull tab here. And the best part about this glove, although it looks like a big mean glove, it's super light and it gives you great dexterity. That's what everyone loves about it, because a lot of the times when you have these gloves that are super ninja for SWAT or riot, they're nice and big and they offer a lot of protection, but you don't have any dexterity with them. So you got to be able to manipulate tools, manipulate weapons, things like that. So that's what everyone loves about these gloves. I designed the glove, actually the cut of the glove, along the lines of a football wide receiver's glove. And I that was a glove I was using on patrol for quite some time. And when I put on a tactical glove, I said, well, this feels totally different. Why is that? Went to a manufacturer and they said, well, it's cut completely different. And by the way, the gloves you buy in Dick's Sporting Goods, the Nike wide receiver gloves, are completely different from the gloves that the guys actually wear on the field on Sunday. So I was able to get a pair of those gloves and now emulate some of the design elements into a tactical glove. That's why everyone says, man, these gloves fit so good. They fit so different. It's not magic. We just made them fit the way athletic gloves would fit. So you have that great dexterity. You see different materials along the inside of the fingers. You see how the fingers tips are made differently. All of these little things are very specific to these gloves. Even our Guardian gloves have them. So you have a high protection glove, level 5 cut protection. You have great impact protection along the entire back of the hand. And you have full dexterity, which is very, very important for whatever it is you're doing, whatever your task or assignment is. You don't want to ever give up dexterity when you're trying to go higher level protection for your hands. Listen, you got to have protection on your hands. You don't want to get anything stuck into your hand, slashing your hand, slice a tendon, whatever. That's the last thing you want, especially when you're on operation. So you want to make sure that your hands are protected. We wear armor on our chest. Why wouldn't we wear armor on our hands, right? That was the whole premise of the Guardian gloves and now the Guardian Gloves Pro. So that is the story of the Warrior gloves. They are our second best-selling gloves, and it's no surprise why. They just fit great. They offer great protection, everything that you guys wanted in that next level of heavy-duty glove, and nothing you don't need. So that is it. We do have a fingerless version of this glove that a lot of people love, but it's sold out. So we're going to drop the link below and just check back, make sure if it's in stock. If it's not in stock, just shoot our team an email at sales@221btactical.com. Someone will get right back to you. And we always update people on our mailing list of when things are coming back in stock and things like that. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Be safe out there.